Disappointing. Very disappointing. From last year to now, I don't think we got better. It's not where we want to be. As a team, personally, I thought I had a terrible season. I thought I could have done a lot more, many different times. Wasn't very consistent, but yeah, it's very disappointing. We let the organization down, the city down, and a lot needs to change.
If there was terrible about it, you still had pretty decent numbers and so forth, but specifically, what do you think was so bad about it?
Well, personally, I don't think my numbers are that great. I don't think the consistency was there. I think there's a lot of times, a lot of opportunities to be better and produce, and yeah, I don't think I was good enough. I think leadership-wise, I got to be a lot better. I don't think I did a good job. Wasn't vocal enough, saying the right things at times, and it hurt us.
If there was a feeling of optimism going into the summer last year, what would you describe it being right now?
I think I'd say it's probably, we have to, every guys know it's not going to be easy. There's a lot of work that needs to happen, and I think the first year, we kind of had the expectations. Okay, it's going to take a while for everyone to get together. There's a lot of new faces. It's not going to be easy, but then, to the second year to not do anything better, to not improve. It's time where we got to self-reflect, and it starts with myself. But there's big changes that need to happen within each guy, and we have to grow, because it's on paper I think we're a lot better, and we could have done a lot more.
How much change do you expect in the room?
Well, personnel-wise, I don't know. I don't think there needs to be a ton. I think it's our own accountability. Me being a better leader. Playing better, holding guys more accountable. There's those things that definitely need to change, and yeah, it wasn't there this year.
Ryan, for 2 years in a row now, you've been right near the top in ice time with players. Plain and simply, do you play too much? Does it affect your game where you just don't have gas in the tank?
Oh gosh, no. I always think I should play more. If I could play 60 minutes, I would like to, but I don't think. I want to be on the ice every time. I don't think fatigue sets in or anything. It's every time I touch ice, I want to win and want to compete. I just think there's certain, as a leader, I have to be better with how I manage the game, how I communicate, all those little things. But when it comes to ice time, I want to play as much as I can.
Ryan, given the fact, you touched on it last week. I think Eichel touched on it. Later's touched on it, but maturity. The word maturity has come up a few times. Why were the core of guys with you and Gianta and Oposo, why is maturity an issue? Was maturity an issue on this team this year?
It's tough to say. Again, with our season 2, there's not one thing you can put the finger on that it's the reason why we didn't have success, and there's there's so many multiple things that happened, and when it comes to maturity, it's tough to say. I think it starts with leadership. I think it starts with myself, being showing the guys how to play the right way, doing the right things, and I think at times too focused on myself. And, that's not good, but it's a tough league to win in, and the consistency. That's something I think with young hockey teams struggle with, is find a way to approach each day the same way with that beginner's mindset. Find new ways to have success, and it wasn't there.
Was there enough off-ice preparation?
Sorry?
Off-ice preparation. Was there enough leading in games and off days?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that it all comes down to just what you do. How to produce quality at will, and I thought I think coaching staff did a great job preparing us. I think at times we were too high, and at times we were too low. There wasn't that that even keel kind of mindset that we had each day, and I was one that experienced firsthand. It's not easy. We'd win a few games, start to play well, then we'd fall back to bad habits, and then lose a few in a row, and then it's the same thing. We'd keep repeating that, and it's tough, but yeah, it's not good.
As a team in 2 years, do you feel like the coaching staff has gotten through to you guys enough of what they want to do, and is it up to you, or is it you need more from them?
No, I think it all comes down to the guys in this room. We're the guys on the ice. We're the guys competing. It's all on us. I thought they've prepared us well. They've done a good job, but yeah, it's got to come from myself, the veteran guys have been around longer. We have to find a way to lead and do the right things to show this group. But it's on all of us. We're the guys touching the ice.
With that said, you guys gave up the most shots per game in the league. How can that change? How can that be?
Again, like most things, we got to self-reflect. Each guy's got to find a way to improve. But that's I think towards the end there we changed our system in the D zone a bit better, being a little bit more aggressive, which I think you have to do. I think you give good players the time with the puck. Get them more involved. They're going to be more creative, and it's tough when we can be aggressive and kill their best players. You might get exposed the odd time, but being more aggressive in the D zone makes it easier. As long as we have support, it's something that I thought we changed a bit at the end, and obviously we weren't playing great hockey at the end, but I thought there was times where we were a little bit better in the D zone. We made a little bit quicker plays, and it helped.
Gionta, his leadership, his experience, what would it mean to have him back?
He's a huge part of this team, and to be honest, I think he was probably one of our most consistent players. And that's the way he is. He shows up every day. He works. Playing with him last few games, he's always doing the right thing on the ice, and it's we need more of that. And I really hope he does come back.
Thanks, Ryan.